We're looking for like, no inhibition. If you want to poet with us today, or if you think you're scheduled to poet with us today, as in have an actual scheduled act, raise your hand now a little bit if I've not seen you yet. Thanks. Hey! I'm on camera right here. Okay, alright. 1 second, I'll be right back. Knock, knock! You guys are sick. Make some noise. Energy. Knock, knock! Someone say a nursery rhyme. Anyone? Twinkle, twinkle, little star. Right. So it'll go something like this, yeah? And this is just to demonstrate how we just don't know what's going to happen. I don't know what's going to happen. I've never even done this before in all the years. But boom. And I may not know the words to twinkle, twinkle, little star. We'll see how far we get. But whenever you lot are ready, you're ready. Boom. Twinkle, twinkle. If I was doing it for real, I'd be giving as well, you know what I mean? So I'm trying to give you, know what I mean? Yeah. And if you like twinkle, twinkle, then click with it. If twinkle, twinkle means something to you. Twinkle, twinkle. Little star. Twinkle, twinkle, little star. How I wonder what you are. Up above the world so high like a diamond in the sky. Is it a short one? Because I feel like I'm coming to the end already. But I'm going to do it over and over again. Twinkle. Twinkle. Twinkle of my eye. In the sky. And then the badge is going to catch you, right? And the badge catches that rhythm. And hopefully you just sound good with the rhythm because your friends are going to be videoing you. So twinkle, 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 little star, how I wonder what you are. You're all the way up there high with Jah Rastafari, so high in the sky. When I'm floating my head to pie, etc. Anyway, the first act we have coming up is Knock Knock. I said Knock Knock. Steve Tomlin, make some noise for Steve Tomlin.
So you want me to do the twinkle twinkle? Ready? Yes. Bar black sheep. Bar black sheep. Have you any more? Yes sir, 3 bags full. That's not right, but it don't matter. The beat, I think. Bar black sheep. Have you any wool? Yes sir, 3 bags full. One for the master, one for the girl who lives down the lane. She got no brain. That ain't my poem. Alright, you guys ready?
Yes.
Alright, I'm going to have to read from the page because this is new. This is called Running Out of Rhyme. I used to move as fast as cars. You guys ready? One, two. I'll tell a joke. Here we go. How many DJs does it take to change a light bulb? Be careful. One, two. I used to move as fast as cars, runways built in space and Mars. I would dart as fast as I could trace the words moving off the chart. And every other sound was a rhyming art. I would paint them on the glass, on a napkin, in a bar, and I was living in my head of stars. Each day would pass, the hurdles hurt, I hit a struggle, real life moments hit me hard. My words were just, I was bankrupt, gridlocked, in a power struggle. I couldn't even paint a squiggle, no way out of this jigsaw puzzle. Stopped and bound inside my head, as round as this machine could bleed. I hit a tree at full speed, bang! My words were meaningless, in the dark. Where they mattered, they had to be, no bite or bark. Rewind my memory, rewind for free. I need these thoughts to breathe, fireworks to help me feel, like my mind, keep me spinning on this timeline. But moments ago we touched hands and it touched my soul. It made me whole, and I feel your heartbeat inside my soul.
I wonder who's society to talk about being pure when he allows this man to take advantage of me, but I guess that's pure enough for the patriarchy. And as far as we know, we're the only ones fighting this irreverent fight to own our minds and bodies and see the light, and deep down, everyone knows that we're right. I want to talk about myself without being silenced. Let me have the right to say no, but also to say yes without feeling like I've committed a sin. Yes. Let me explore my own version of heaven and allow me to gaze in the mirror and be vague. And there are happier ways to talk about rain than staring out of the window, watching the droplets fall like the season of gradual death.
You have to love me in the flesh now. Jesus. Told you I'd be doing it. I told you I'd be doing it. I gassed myself up. Reggie, if this room was empty, I'd be like, yeah. Emmy, that was wicked. Write that down. Then I went, right, it's gone. You have to love me in the flesh now. You can keep your flowers after death now. How many times someone passed away, you take your flowers and go put it in the graveside, but you never gave them a flower, not once in their life. You know what I mean? Especially the man them. Guys almost never get flowers. Ever. You have to love me in the flesh now. You can keep your flowers after death now. Love me in the sunshine and moon sets. See, when I pass, I want no regrets. You have to love me in the flesh now. You can keep your flowers after death now. Love me in the sunshine and moon sets. See, when I pass, I want no regrets. Keep going. Let us spend some time today. Come straight after work. Let us balance that with play. Walk, take car, ride, bus, bump, train. Bring an umbrella. Don't talk about the rain. Brains. Process what I've just said. Let me start from the top to get it in your heads. Like the rapture said. Who here goes church or went church? This is church, it's Sunday. But you guys know about the rapture, isn't it? What does it say in the Bible? In the rapture, when it comes, it's going to be like the blink of an eye. You know what I mean? Alright, we're going to come back to that. Knock, knock.
Wave after wave, loud crashes, silent interludes tumbling, high intensity building, striking impact and effect. A percussive final movement, a thrashing wild crescendo, convulses sighs, rides and flies, and ends, satisfied and spent. Comfort, calm, a gentle release, a soft, tender touch, a slow descent from heady heights to her welcoming embrace. I hold a little too long, squeeze a little too hard, breathe deep of her fragrant musk. I just want the clock to stop.
That's been with us in Luton here, Bedford.
Yeah.
That's a proper, you know. He's official, you know.
I've always wondered how many forevers I have left in me. How many times am I willing to look anyone dead in the eye and say, till death do us part, I won't forsake you? See, my problem is I struggle to let go. Grief has a habit of lingering over me like cologne that lovers leave in your bed sheets once they exit the room. I'm not sure how much capacity I have in the aisles of my heart to say I do to any bride. And it's funny, because Kenya always laughs at me when I say this. Me, someone who has a habit of falling in and out of love after every other week, it's quite funny, quite ironic, you see. I'm an Aquarius, you see, born on the second day of the second month in 2000. So I guess that explains as to why I find it so hard to be alone, because I've never pictured myself without the number 2. Because I'm still searching for me, searching for peace, searching for freedom. I just want to be free. Yeah.
Can I have like a hip hop boom bap style?
Hip hop boom bap.
Hip hop boom bop.
Yeah. Energy, energy, energy. Yes.
Wonder how long this will take. Familiar attachment to finally break. An old pattern of destructive love never made me feel good enough. Had to work to stonewall prevention, never feeling safe or secure, confusion bouncing me off the walls. They build me up to break me down. Look at me with disappointed frowns. It's all my fault. I cause them stress. All I do is make a mess. They wonder what is wrong with me, projecting what they cannot see. They start to tell me what I need to do, as if they know me and are helping me through. And they worry that I'm fucking up, when all I needed was their love. They withhold their love and feed me crumbs, slowly erasing what I had become. I love freely, hoping they'll see love is unconditional and wonderfully free. Then one day I am nothing more, projected shadow, disgusting whore. That's when the control kicks in. I believe what they say, for I am pure sin. I feel worthless, I hate myself. I look to them and beg for help. Now they can do what they want to me, belittle, ignore, degrade, infiltrate my psyche. Easy, with no boundaries.
Good evening, everybody.
Good evening.
If distance could make what could be so near, so far away, what does time do? What does changing the velocity at which we think do to a conundrum of unfiltered thoughts? Contained and yet somehow free. Travelling at warp speed with no sense of direction or consideration of the enormity of what could be. What individual meaning do we give to attempts to distill past lifetimes of wandering and pondering, observing the laws of our world that tell us so little of the universe itself? What does it matter? Because the stars, like us, will continue to effervesce, bright.
Fluidity of movement congeals. Timed laughs, mirrored opinions, a false sense of familiarity. Strangers forged as friends, relevance. She is a lady of the night, stockings twirling at the roadside, tempting the vulnerable. Mistake me for all I am not. I am clay. I am commended on my flexibility. Underneath the smallest element of pressure, I cave. I bend in any direction, crane my neck, take the form most requested by my audience. I can be liquid, spilling. I can be sand, bleeding through your fingers, uncontained. I can be salt. Too much of me will leave a bad taste in your mouth.
The woman. Who? The woman with or without the appropriate footwear. May or will believe, conceive, perceive, retrieve, relieve, and achieve. What? Empires, people, situations, settings, maybes, lies, definites, possibilities, and some improbabilities. Why? To rise.
Knock knock. All the way from Spotify, Manny and the colored sky. Make some noise.
Said I'm falling for you. Said I'm falling. Sometimes I try, but a moonlight casts me back. That's why we cry. See, I got no time to rewrite. But people, they try. We're holding up for summertime.
I was gonna ask if everyone was having a good night, but I'm seeing all
is joy in the room, so I know everybody is.
Ask us.
Is everybody having a good night?
Yeah!
Oh, I'm not sure that I can hear you. Is everybody having a good night? Thank you very much. If you have had a good night and you want to tell us about it, and you want to tell us on camera, that would be super ace. Okay. At age 5, you lent me your Etch-a-Sketch and left steps etched on my heart that Disney promised me you would climb. Once upon a time. I didn't shake the screen, just added the steps to my dreams, which were, of course, bound to come true. I simply knew it. So, when Clarks brought out their magic step shoes, the ones with the tiny keys embedded in sole, I was sold. 8 years old and standing bold, and at least 2 steps closer than I needed to be to you. I was almost 2 feet taller too. Oh, but I knew not to make you feel smaller. You were He-Man and I was She-Ra. We both agreed it was bizarre. We laughed about it, remember?
Jump in whenever, I'm gonna go straight in. Boom. What about this? What about that? What about these? What about the facts? What is this itch I have on my back? Feels kind of sharp as a matter jumping, yeah? What about this? What about that? What about these? What about facts? What is this itch I have? Hey, let's get straight into it. What are you telling me? I have some enemies, aka family. And who here has enemies that are family? That some of your family members are genuinely. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying, don't say something bad about your brother, your sister, your rare. Certain time it is what it is, isn't it? It is what it is. Alright, boom. Let's get straight into it. What are you telling me? I have some enemies, aka family, and they would happily suck all the blood from me while taking photos. I don't mean photography. Did you see that one was spiritual? Eyes wide shut, to fuck what literal. Riches paradise is gangster and mystical. You know about gangster's paradise? Illuminati can't touch their rituals. Now, anytime you hear me say something you think you know, just jump in, and that's how we're gonna party from beginning to end. Let's go. Boom. What's about this? What's about that? What's about these? What's about facts? What is this itch I have on my back? Feels kind of sharp as a matter of fact. What's about this? What's about that? What's about these? What's about the facts? What is this itch I have on my back? Feels like a blade as a matter of fact. Let's get straight into it. What are you telling me? I have some energy, aka family, and they would happily suck all the blood from me whilst taking photos. I don't mean photography. Did you see that one is spiritual? Eyes wide shut will fuck you up literally. Which is paradise, is gangster and mystical. Illuminati cannot touch their rituals. Lock me up, you must be mad. You're fucking lucky I lost my dad. But I can see something red on your hands. And without a backbone, how do you stand? Snakes, two-faced at that. But somehow I still want a bam on tat. Somehow I still want to capture my dad. His photo was taken by people that's bad. This, what's about that? What's about these? What's about facts? What is this itch I have on my back? Feels kind of sharp as a matter of fact. What's about this? What's about? What's about? What's about? What is this itch I have on my back? Feels like a blade. Let's not waste time. They wanted my hide. Loot my insides, body and mind. Bought traditional wine. Not one drop was mine. The villagers showed me I was not their child. Let's not waste time. Wanted my hide. Loot my insides, body and mind. The villagers showed me I was not their child. The good ones could fit in one of these lines. Let's not waste time. They wanted my hide. Loot my insides, body and mind. The villagers showed me I was not their child. When they started acting ferally wild. The snakes, two-faced at that. But somehow I still want a bam on tat. Somehow I still want to capture my dad. His photo was taken by people that's bad. about? What's about? What's about? What is this itch I have on my? Feels kind of sharp as a matter of fact. What's about? Hey, what's about? What's about? What's about? What is this itch I have on my back? Feels like a blade. One more time. What's about? What's about? What's about? What's about that? What is this itch I have on my back? Feels kind of sharp as a matter of fact. What's about? What's about? What's about? What's about? What is this itch I have on my back? Did I say one more time? Fuck that. Listen. What's about this? What's about that? What's about these? What's about that? What is this itch I have on my back? Feels kind of sharp as a matter of fact. What's about this? What's about? What's about these? What's about facts? What is this itch I have on my back? Okay.